Just a real quick reminder, do not forget to check out my merchandise store where I have an exclusive BlueTube logo shirt. Right now, there's 15% off if you order it in the next 10 days or so. So go check that out, link in description below. What is up, movie fanatics? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome to another Blu-ray DVD update. This is everything that I picked up in December. I also have some Christmas gifts that I'm going to show off, so I have a lot to show you guys. I don't want to waste any time and ramble like I do every single video, so let's jump right into this. First few things I want to show you is everything I got from Christmas. These are all from Jess, and she outdid herself this year as she does every year. She got me some really cool things, so I have to show them off this video. First thing is, if you guys didn't know, I'm a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan. When I use the term loosely, tried to get all the Funko Pops, but they make so many of them, it's impossible. They make as many as Star Wars Pops. It's crazy. But she found something that I've never heard of or seen before, and that is the Nightmare Before Christmas book. I've never seen this. This was actually a gift from her to me and Brooke, so I can read this to her. This is written and illustrated by Tim Burton, so you guys gotta see. The artwork in this is absolutely beautiful, and the story is a little bit different, which what makes it really cool. Like here. There's a little picture for you of Zero. And they have a full book shot here. Let me show you guys real quick. This artwork is absolutely gorgeous. And as I said, Tim Burton wrote this and illustrated it. It is based on the Nightmare Before Christmas movie, but it's a little bit different, and it focuses heavily on Jack, which I really like about it. So if you guys ever see this, I think she got this at Target. Definitely pick it up. It's a great book to have just if you want to read to your kids or whatever, or if you're just a big Nightmare Before Christmas fan like me, this is something you got to have. Next up is a Funko Pop. Now, I don't collect as many Funko Pops as I used to, because if I start collecting them, it just gets out of hand and my house is full with them, and then it's another mess that yeah. If you guys didn't know, I'm a huge Bob Ross fan, and I used to watch Bob Ross all the time when I was a teenager. When I come in from school, I would just kind of put him on in the background. But actually, shout out to Friday the 14th and Blu-ray Outlaw. They kind of got me back into him, and when they announced that they were making a Bob Ross Funko Pop, that's all I talked about for months. And I was like, oh, I'm going to pre-order it. I never pre-ordered it, because you guys know I'm the king of procrastination. But this Bob Ross Pop is amazing, and she told me she ordered this like a few months ago, because now if you go on Amazon and look him up, he's going for like 20 bucks. So she only paid like the normal 10 bucks on Amazon for him, but God, he is so cool. I love him. I actually love the back the best, because you get like the classic Bob Ross painting with, the joy of painting, because that was his show if you guys didn't know. But yeah, it's just awesome. I love this pop, and I found out that they make one like this. This is my favorite, the one holding the canvas. They make one with him holding the paintbrush in the beginning, like the big paintbrush and a paint suit. If you guys ever seen Bob Ross, you know what I'm talking about. It's like his intro outfit. I'll throw a picture up right here for you. And also one with one of his pets, like a raccoon. Is it a raccoon or a squirrel? Something that he has. He was a big animal lover too, so he had like squirrels, raccoons, deer. He had like all these animals. So really cool pop. This is awesome. I put it front and center here on this shelf. When you guys see the loft tour, you will see this front and center. So that is an awesome pop. Last but not least, this is something that I want to thank a lot of people for. I don't know how many people told me about this and kept me on top of this, but thank you. A few people that come to mind. TD Healthy 2015, Blu-ray Outlaw, Friday the 14th, my homie Craig from Facebook. There's a lot of people that just helped me out and kept me on top of this. You guys know, if it's one thing I will always collect, it's It. I love Pennywise. I love It. I love Stephen King. That's nothing new if you've been to my channel before. So when they made the announcement that they were making a Living Dead doll of Pennywise, I knew I had to get it. And bang. I went to my FYE, and they had one left, and Jess goes, okay, you've been talking about this. I didn't know where to find it. Go ahead and scoop it. So I scooped it, and this is the coolest thing ever. This is now, next to my steelbook, my prized possession in my Pennywise collection. I never heard of Living Dead dolls until actually I met Friday the 14th, and when we went down to the Scare Fest, he was talking about some of the Jason ones that he wanted to pick up. These dolls are amazing. They make a Reagan one too from The Exorcist, and she's awesome. But you guys, look at this. I'm done rambling. Look at the back of this. Look at that. It's almost cute. I will say it's almost cute. He comes with a balloon. I just love the face up here, like how they did the graphic and everything, the art. And then you have the classic, like, DVD art, or I'm sorry, the movie art, classic movie art right there. And then the same on the other side there. It's just, it's so cool. So cool. These cost $50 if anybody's wondering. Check your FYEs. The guy told me that there was one left. They got 2 in, and I got super, super lucky with this. I never go to FYE. So thank you, Jess, if you watch this video. This was a big surprise. And yes, he does come with a balloon. I don't know if you guys can see. Is he going to come out of the box? I don't know yet. I haven't decided. For now, he's staying right here tucked away. Moving along to Blu-rays. Now, December is a weird month for me because I want to save all my money and get gifts, you know, for friends and family. So I kind of have a tendency to like go to all the pawn shops that I can and try to find those good deals. Try to, I guess, pick up a lot of catalog titles that I don't normally buy, and I can get them for a good deal. So that's what I did. 90% of this stack is going to be from pawn shops, believe it or not, which is cool because now I have a lot of catalog titles that I've been wanting to pick up that I needed. I usually pay around $2 or $3 per movie at a pawn shop, which is perfect. You guys know how cheap I am. So I scored a lot of good titles that I needed. First up here, we have Buried with Ryan Reynolds. And I like movies that take place completely in one set. And this one takes place in a coffin. As you know, Ryan Reynolds, or as you can tell by the title, Ryan Reynolds is buried alive in a coffin, and he has to survive. And it's a very simple movie, but it's very suspenseful. And it shows that his acting ability is a lot better than just a smart-ass comedic person, that he can play that drama role. And it's actually a really good time. So I actually forgot about this movie. And when I saw it there, I was like, oh, cool. Why not? Pick it up. So I grabbed that. Next up, I haven't seen this in a long time. I don't even remember if I like it, to be completely honest with you guys. And I love sci-fi movies, so I had to pick up The Fourth Kind. I don't remember anything about this. I'm going to be completely honest. I remember watching it, and there was enough memory there that I put a smile on my face and I grabbed it. Usually I can remember if I liked it or hate it until I watch it. I'm like, why did I buy this? Because I don't like this. But I'm actually really excited to have this one. Once again, catalog title, $2-3. I mean, what more could you say about it? This next one I've heard a lot of good things about, and a lot of people say it's very fun and over the top. So I've been wanting to watch this. I just never bought it until I saw it at the pawn shop, and that is Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. What more could you want? I mean, it's Abraham Lincoln. He has an axe. He's holding an axe. So you know he's cutting off vampire heads at least once in this movie. I mean, it says right here on the back, the blood pumping action. I mean, what more could you want from that? What more could you want? You guys know I'm a sucker for cheese, for over-the-top action. This is the kind of stuff I love. I can't wait to check this one out. You guys know how I also love my martial art movies, and this is one I remember watching a while ago. I actually watched it back in college with my roommate, and that is Ninja Assassin. I don't know why I never picked this up because I really had a good time with this. I love, you know, I just love the fight scenes. That's primarily why I love martial art movies. I mean, why else would you like them? But this one, the story's not bad either, and I just really like the fight scenes. The choreography is great in it. It's a lot of fun. I mean, I know there's a lot better out there, but I have a good time with it. So, once again, I'm going to say it probably 3 more times. For $2 or $3, how could you say no? Now, this one was unopened, and I was shocked to see an unopened copy of this. I love Johnny Depp, and I'm still trying to get most of his movies. I've never really seen a movie of his that I didn't like. And when I saw this, I had to grab it. We have Blow, classic Johnny Depp movie there. And also has Penelope Cruz, who I enjoy a lot in this movie. I haven't seen this one in years, too. Once again, guys, this update's going to be weird because it's going to be a lot of catalog titles that I haven't seen in a long time. So basically, I'm grabbing them just to refresh my memory and, you know, just have them for the collection because you never know. Plus, Johnny Depp, you can't go wrong with Johnny Depp. I really do enjoy his work, especially when he was younger. And even though he does some weird stuff now, I still enjoy his acting. I think he's very talented. I bought this one for Jess. We rented this from Redbox because we didn't know what to think about it. And actually, I really liked it. I know some people either love it or hate it, and that is Pan. This was the 3D copy, too. I mean, come on. And I'm pretty sure, does it have the 3D disc? No, it's just a Blu-ray. No wonder why it was $2 or $3. But I thought Hugh Jackman in it was amazing. I really enjoyed this one. It was different. She loves Peter Pan. Absolutely loves Peter Pan. So any take on Peter Pan, say that 3 times fast, count me in. We're going to check it out, watch it. But yeah, this one was good. Was this the best? No. I would say the original cartoon's my favorite, but this one was a good time. This is what I've been needing for my DC collection forever, and I've seen this so many times in the bins, I just don't know why I keep passing it up, and that is Constantine. I love Constantine. I love the show. Anytime Constantine makes an appearance in the DC animation shows, or movies, shows, count me in. I'm going to watch it. Keanu Reeves, I like this movie. I don't really know. Let me know in the comments below, because a lot of people don't talk about it that much. But I have a lot of fun with this. This is one that I could just pop in anytime, like Hellboy or even Spawn, and just have it in the background. I know they're not the, like Hellboy and Spawn is horrible movies. I get it, but I enjoy them. It's fun cheese. Now, this movie I've been in a hunt for a long time. I guess I could have ordered it online, but I've never seen it in the wild until it was at the pawn shop, and that is The Sixth Sense. This movie is the reason why I got into movies that have great twists and kind of mystery movies. Because once I saw this, I was like, I gotta see them all. So this right here is a straight up classic. Love this movie. Bruce Willis is phenomenal in it. And what is the kid's name? That is terrible. How do I not? Haley Joel Osment. Yeah, there it is. Got it. But yeah, I can't wait to revisit this around the Halloween time. It's just, I don't know, it has that eerie, creepy vibe. And I love this movie. When you find any double or triple feature at a pawn shop for $3, you know you gotta snag it. And this one, I don't know why anybody would get rid of it, and that is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles triple pack. Got the original one from the 90s, and then the second and the third one. I don't really remember the third one. I don't think I like it as much. I remember watching the second and the first one all the time. The third one, I don't remember very well. So that's kind of making me think I don't like it from what I remember. But I originally had this one. I bought this and just kind of held on to it. I know this triple pack's been out for a while. But I was like, hey, for a couple bucks at a pawn shop, why not, right? It's great to have them all. It comes in one DVD case. You know, what more could you want? Who doesn't love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I've seen all three of these movies in theaters, and Ben Stiller, Robert De Niro, and the rest of the cast, they have great chemistry. These are hilarious movies. And when I saw it, I had to grab it, and that is Meet the Parents. I'm very picky with comedy, you guys. This is one that I could watch the first one and the second one. The third one's okay, but the first two movies I could watch all the time, and I crack up every time I watch them. I absolutely love these movies. They never get old. They're so much fun. To me, they're classics now. But like I said, I'm really picky with my comedies. Like, my comedy section actually is probably my smallest, because I like what I like, and that's all I buy. I'm very weird about comedy, but that is Meet the Parents. Grab this one, and it had a slip. If somebody could let me know if it's rare, that'd be great. I've never seen this movie with a slip, and that is Jumper. Me and Jess have watched this movie a whole bunch. Basically, they're these teenagers, like people that are called jumpers, and then what they could do is they can teleport. So they could teleport anywhere at any time, and it's really cool. Like, the concept of the movie is cool. It has high action in it, and Samuel L. Jackson, is he in it, Samuel L. Jackson? Yeah, he's the villain, that's right. He's in every movie. But yeah, it's great. This is a good time. I'm glad I have this. I can't wait to revisit this, because we kind of get into our action movies and sci-fi around this time, so it'll be a good time to revisit this. Last from the pawn shop pickups, a classic Ice Cube and Chris Tucker movie. I love these movies. Why did it take me so long to get them? I don't know. And that is Friday. I got to get the other ones now. I love this movie. I watched it all the time when it was on TV, and I think that's why I didn't own it. Because I watched it so much all the time, there was no need for me to get it. But Chris Tucker, man, oh my God. I love Chris Tucker. I love how he's real quick, and he's witty, and he spits out like 5 jokes at once like he does in Rush Hour in these movies. It's fantastic. So if you've never seen Friday, you're nuts. Highly recommend it. This is director's cut. I don't know if there's a difference between it or not, but I can't wait to check it out again. Moving along here, these next 4 were actually Christmas gifts. First up, we have Jingle All The Way. I've been wanting this movie forever, and I was in the bin this year at Walmart, and everybody was picking it up and talking about it, but my bin is still, they still have their Halloween movies in there. Like, no joke. They still have all horror movies in there. It's ridiculous. So Jess was kind enough to order this one for me off of, I think she actually ordered it off of Target because it was the same price, but either way, so excited to have this movie. This is one that I've been wanting in my collection. This and Deck the Halls, my Christmas collection since I can remember. Very glad to have this one. Straight up classic. What more could be said about it? Ordered this one from Disney, and we actually ordered a lot more movies from Disney, but they sent us DVDs instead of Blu-rays. But they only sent this one in Blu-ray form, and that is the Muppets Christmas Carol. You guys know I love A Christmas Carol. That's my favorite Christmas story there is. I love Scrooge. I love everything about it. This one I used to watch all the time as a kid. Had it on VHS. I remember just watching it, rewinding it, and watching it over again. It used to drive my parents crazy. but I absolutely love this. Jess has never seen it. She's not a big fan of the Muppets, but I'm going to make her watch it because she also loves Scrooge as much as I do. And I had to add this to my Scrooge collection. I think there's a couple more I want to get. There's one from the 30s or 40s I want to grab. I want to get American Christmas Carol. I think Vince Vaughn's in that one, I want to say. There's a couple more. Anyway, I'm rambling. That is the Muppets Christmas Carol. As I said a little bit ago, my Walmart bin actually has their horror movies still. I know. And to prove it to you, Jess got me this one, Night of the Living Dead. I've been wanting this movie. I know that this recently just came out. Is this the anniversary edition? 50th anniversary. 50th anniversary edition. I love this movie. You guys know from Pittsburgh. It's all Night of the Living Dead all the time. They have the zombie walk, the Monroeville zombie walk. They do it all. So it's kind of wrong to live in Pittsburgh and not own this movie. So I'm very glad I have this. And I can't wait to see how good the Blu-ray looks on this one, because I've heard people talk about previous versions and they're just crap. So I'm hoping that the transfer on this is really good, but that is Night of the Living Dead. Last Christmas gift from Jess. We both love Jim Carrey a lot, and this is one movie that we would watch all the time, constantly together, because still to this day it makes us laugh. We actually watched it not too long ago, and that is Bruce Almighty. Once I got it, we watched it, cracked up. I don't know, it's classic. To me, it's like classic Jim Carrey. I love it. Kind of reminds me of like the non-psycho cable guy. I don't know, like Ace Ventura. Like he just combines like all his best characters and puts them into one. Like, I don't know. I've always loved this movie. Jess loves this movie. So we watch it whenever we can when we're feeling down. Or we just want to put it in the background because it always makes us laugh. So that is Bruce Almighty. These last 5 actually have a very interesting story. They put a Dollar Tree right in by my house a few months before we moved in. And I was there. I have an obsession with Dollar Trees. I go and I just walk the aisles. I don't know. I don't know why. It's just everything's $1. It makes me excited. I don't know. But I went by the one aisle and I noticed that they still had all these Blu-rays there. And, you know, a while back, I mean, we're talking a while back, a few months ago that they released all these movies at Dollar Tree. Like, they only do that, what, twice a year, maybe 3 times a year? So I got all excited when I saw them, and I had to scoop them all up. And then Jess was like, do you really need... I was like, yes, I did. I do need them all. Anyway, first up, we have Brick Mansions. Anything Paul Walker I'm going to have, because I really enjoy him, and, you know, rest in peace. This movie's just over the top, fun action, typical Paul Walker movie. Nothing too special, to be honest with you, but I enjoy it, and I'm glad to have it in the collection. Now, I picked these 2 up for Jess. First up here, we have And So It Goes. We don't have a lot of romance, and I love Michael Douglas and Diane Keaton, so I'm sure that they're a great duo in this. I know nothing about it for $1, plus I have the digital code. Come on, what more could you want? Really excited to check this one out with her. And yeah, hopefully it's good. If you guys know anything about it, let me know in the comments below. Next up, we have Enough Said. And I picked this up for the sole reason for, well, I figured Jess would want it. And also, what's her name? Julia Louis-Dreyfus. I love her. Loved her in Seinfeld. Everything she does, I think she's hysterical. She's a great actress. A lot of people don't talk about her. But this has a really good cast. So, USA Today gave it 4 stars. It's a beautiful movie. So, I'm sure it's... Hey, it's from the dollar store. So, even if it's bad, you're out of $1. It's not like you spent 20 bucks on it or something. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below. I've never seen this one. Now, I feel like a complete idiot because Jess was talking about this show that she's been wanting to watch and catch up on called The Good Doctor, The Good Doctor. Well, I didn't know it was a show at the time. So, I saw this at the dollar store and I picked it up. And that is The Good Doctor. I thought it was a movie she was talking about. Here she was talking about a show. It's about a doctor who has autism, and we watched the first episode of it, and it's really, really good. But I grabbed this thinking that that's what she was talking about, but it's not. So I grabbed the movie that I know nothing about. It has Orlando Bloom in it. Yeah. I thought I was being like the husband of the year when in reality I was just screwing up. But anyway, hey, that's The Good Doctor. If you know anything about it, let me know in the comments below. And last but not least, we have Grand Piano. I love John Cusack. I actually think the dollar store had some really, really good movies this time. If it's one that I really wanted was it Shark Night? Yeah, Shark Night, or it was a shark movie. I know it was a shark movie. I wanted to grab that one. I was like digging through even the DVDs, hoping they had it, but they didn't. I remember seeing bits and pieces of this. But once again, like, it's a weird month, you guys. It's a really weird month. Just a lot of catalog titles, stuff just to keep me busy until the weather breaks. That's pretty much what I do in December and January. If you guys know anything about this, says John Cusack and Elijah Wood in it, let me know in the comments below. So there you have it, guys. There's everything I picked up in the month of December. Don't forget to follow me on Stardust. I'm on Stardust now. I've been trying to review more, so maybe I can build up enough courage to actually do proper reviews on my channel. If you guys like this video and you want to see more like it, click that thumbs up. Lets me know you're enjoying my content. If you're new to my channel and you like movies as much as I do, click that subscribe button. And as always, everybody, take care and happy watching.